Welcome back to the interview, Cosmo.
Sure.
So, could you please say your name, major, and the year when you're going to graduate?
And my name is Kazuma, and my major is law, and I will graduate in like 3 months.
Soon.
Yeah, really soon.
Soon. Yes. So, what was your like English level before you first came to Telaco?
When I came to Telaco the first time, my English level was pretty low, and it was like same as like high school student, but not normal high school student, kind of lower level of high school student. And I only could say like I'm fine, or I'm happy, or like pretty simple, like 3 words,
Sentences.
tiny sentences.
So, what about now? What is your current level?
And now I'm fourth year of university student, and I've been here for 4 years, and I grew up my English as like a baby, like a real baby, and I didn't learn how to write. And I just listen to like what teachers are talking, and my friends as well. And then little by little, I try to add some words, for example, like really, like really, or like significantly, or something like those words. And then ended up I became like now I can make kind of long sentences.
Longer sentences.
Yeah.
Right? So
I can express more like minute information.
So, do you feel like also like comfortable with like writing and reading?
Actually, my how can I say, my homework, not homework.
Like assignments?
Yeah, like things that I have to move on.
Tasks.
Yeah, tasks is like writing.
Oh.
Yeah, and I've been speaking and listening. So at this point, like speaking level and listening level, it's kind of good. Good. But writing is still, little hard for me.
So, can you like read or like write about the topics that you're interested in?
Yes. But sometimes I can find, some like words that I don't know. So still, when I find those words, I take notes and then remember.
So, thank you. So like you already mentioned that like you learned English like a baby.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about it?
Okay, like when I was like high school student, I've been just like looking at the vocabulary books, and I didn't know, I didn't even know how to pronounce them, but I was trying to remember how the spelling, and just remember the word and Japanese translation. But like when I'm speaking English, it doesn't really work, because even I came up with the spelling, if I can't pronounce the word, then it doesn't work. It doesn't help me. So
it's here, but it doesn't come out.
But once I came to Telaco, I realized what is the most important thing, and it was just like, how can I, like imitation. Imitate the teacher, and then if teachers could understand my word, it means like I can express the word, even I don't know how to spell the word.
So even before you find the word from somewhere, you just like imitate and learn how to use it.
That's the baby way.
Oh, that's the baby way. Okay. All right. So, did you attend any formal classes?
Yes. Actually, I was taking a like TOEIC class.
Oh.
But as I said, my writing was not that good. So the result was not really good. You know. So I shifted. You know, I realized that I'm kind of bad at writing. Then I should expand my speaking level and listening level. So it was a nice process.
Oh, that's cool. So what other ways do you expose yourself to English?
Actually, when we got like COVID, you know, like short period, like COVID harm, that time it was kind of hard to find opportunities to speak English. So I was taking online like speaking lesson, but not like formal one, just casual conversation. And then I was trying to continue like English talking. You know? Yeah, but ended up I got bored, and yeah, I quit. I quit it.
So for how long did you take that like online?
It was only 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. It was really short.
But like, did you like attend like almost every day?
Yes, every day, like 20. Not like, you know, it's not like mandatory for us. Like I can set the time and then I talk whenever I want to talk. Yeah, something like that. But I realized that I can use, you know, apps, like casual apps. Then I can find someone who can speak English.
Oh yeah, sure.
Right. So it was not necessary to pay. I could find out how to talk by myself, how to make the situation.
So you focused on like creating opportunities.
Yeah, creating opportunities by myself.
That's cool. So like rather than having that like conversation opportunities, so which ways were like most effective or enjoyable for you?
Definitely having conversation. And also sometimes like watching like TV series. And singing songs are really good. Yeah. When you want to learn how to pronounce R or L or, you know, like TH sound, then listening to music is the easiest way, I think, because you can listen to it again because you like the song, right? Yeah. So it's not difficult. It's not hard.
It's real and still you like it.
Yeah.
So you can repeat many times.
Effective.
Nice. Sounds effective. So what was the most difficult part of learning English?
I think like having the environment. Like as I said, like when I had Corona period, it was really hard to find opportunities, and even now, in like outside of university, it's a little hard to find opportunities to talk English, right?
So getting chances.
Yeah, actually, I think those like English environment is connected to like having motivation. Yeah, like if you don't have the environment, if you don't have the opportunities, maybe like your like English learners motivation get kind of low. Yeah, so if you can create environment by yourself, then that's the best thing.
So keep having conversation.
Yeah,
gets you like motivated.
Yeah. At this point, Telaco worked. Really worked.
Yeah. Okay. So in which ways like did Telaco help you for like learning or with your other goals?
The first time I was not really interested in English. Well, I was thinking like, oh, English is cool, like speaking English is cool, because I can make friends, a lot of friends, and not only in America, you know, around the world. It's actually cool. Then once I came here, I couldn't speak English, but others can speak English. So they were talking, but I didn't understand at all. So I was, feeling like, oh, this is a new world. Then
whole new world.
Yeah, whole new world. And I wanted to get in the,
to the community.
Yeah, community. That's why I decided to learn English. And then now I'm part of the community. So
Yes, you
that's
are.
that's really nice. And like Telaco is like a convenience store. When you come to like from Monday to Friday, Telaco is opening. And
Always
even
free.
even if they don't have student, you can go there and you can talk with tutors.
Anytime for you?
Yeah, anytime. And actually, I was kind of aiming when others are not in Telaco.
So
Because I can
less
talk,
crowded.
and I like one by one talking, like face to face. So it's really good, and even like my house is quite near from here, so I can choose whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to talk English. I want to speak English. Yeah, let's go to the Telaco, like something like that. Yeah, also thinking like that.
We should make an application about
Yeah, definitely.
how much we are crowded right now.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
Thank you. So, how often did you come to Telaco?
Like when I was a freshman
Yeah.
and sophomore, that time I was coming to Telaco almost every day, maybe. And yeah, as I become like third year and fourth year, I had something to do.
Yeah, busy.
So yeah, maybe 2 days a week or just a little bit. But even that time, I was working on something connected English.
Oh yeah, teaching.
Yeah.
So like when you came to Telaco, for how long did you stay? Like an average?
I think until the end, like 6 maybe.
For a long time.
Like at the first, Telaco is learning place maybe, but it's changed into a place that you can have fun. So I was just enjoying conversation, and then eventually, time passed.
Yeah. Not only conversation, but
Not only
hanging
conversation,
out.
like playing game or talking, and like your hobbies. And actually, you can make friends. Yeah.
Sure. Like socializing.
Yeah. And then now my friends are all in Telaco, and they graduated and nothing.
They left you.
Yeah, they left.
Oops. All right. So did you pass any like formal test? Because you mentioned like you took TOEIC classes.
Yeah. This is yeah. I have to inform you what I passed the exam.
Which one?
So like college in Canada. Actually.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, now I'm calm. I'm
feeling so calm.
Yeah. This is nice.
That is cool. So let's move on. Then what would you say is special about Telaco? What is like something you would find hard to find elsewhere?
Yeah, exactly. Like Telaco can contribute making the environment like English environment, and you can put Telaco in your life. Like anytime you can go to Telaco, and even if you don't have English
Skills?
not English skills, like
Interests?
no, like even for English learners, one of the most important thing is put the English situation in your life every time, and Telaco are always here, and you can choose. You can put the option, one of the options, and in that point, Telaco can make students to have exact option. That's the strongest point.
So yeah, providing environment.
Yeah, providing environment. Yeah, exactly.
And push yourself.
And proper
into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's safe. And also I have one more thing.
Sure.
Like outside of Telaco, outside of university, like even Japanese people, it's a little hard to find like young people. And if you want to speak English or other language, then even you have to find someone like someone can speak English, right? It's really hard, like seriously hard. But in Telaco, there are so many like, people who can speak other languages. So yeah,
True.
it's good.
People, like young people's community
Yeah, community
with
is always
English.
here, not outside.
Yeah, that's a cool thing, right? And then did this like how? So you already said that you're gonna go to Canada, which is really big thing.
Yeah.
And did like Telaco experience influence your future also?
Yes, like Telaco's atmosphere is not like Japan. Like you can express anything that you think. And originally, I was not like that type of person, and I've been kind of like just listening and like I express agree or disagree. That's all. But in English conversation, like you should express what you think, right?
Clearly.
Yeah. And like Telaco is for like beginners. Like even if you think just a little bit thing, like small thing, you can express and tutors can react it. And I needed to like before I apply the college, I needed to graduate the language school. And in language school, expressing your opinion is really important. And I used to it was not like possible to me. Like it's really hard to verbalize, as I said. And of course, I didn't have that experience, so it was hard. But after, like, I had Telaco, and then I entered the language school, so it was easier for me to express what I think, my thoughts. So it was totally helped me.
So like were you also interested in like studying abroad like before coming to Telaco?
Yeah.
Oh. So you got that chances
Yeah,
to reach the goal.
I definitely could expand my experiences and my skills as well.
Thank you. So do you have anything you would like to add?
Yes.
One
I
thing.
have one thing, and it happened yesterday.
Oh,
This is my private story then. Or you can cut it. But like yesterday, I came back to Tokyo from my hometown, and when I arrived at the Tokyo station, there was a girl. Maybe like she looked like from America, like not Japanese, and she looked like she got lost.
Oh.
So I told her, like, I told her, are you lost? Then she said yes. And like she was 19 years old and like exchange student. She was an exchange student. And as you know, like Tokyo Station is like a big maze, right? So definitely it's challenging, hard. So I escort her, and then ended up I came back to my apartment. But actually, I helped people with English, and my motivation has been kind of low. But once I got that experience, the motivation getting, like, how can I say, rapidly
increased.
Yeah.
Jumped up.
Yeah. So, at that point, having English experience, like opportunities, is definitely the
Booster.
Booster. It's that good word. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you very much for today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh. Thank you very much.
You.
Yeah.